The Varnak Syndicate was angry. Their pride was hurt. They would not forget Earth's ruthless response. In the dark halls of their command ship, General Vrax paced with fury. They think this is over. They are wrong. The Varnak began secret plans. They sent spies and saboteurs to Earth's space stations and colonies. The war was moving to Earth's doorstep. Captain Darius Wolf was warned. "We have enemy agents nearby," his intelligence team reported. "They are trying to sabotage our defenses." Darius felt the pressure. The fight was no longer only in space, it was inside their own home. Commander Reyna ordered new security measures. "Trust no one," she told her crew. "We must find the enemy before they strike." One night, a Varnak spy tried to hack the Shadowlance's systems, but Darius and his tech team stopped the attack just in time. "We were lucky," said Darius. "Next time, they may not fail." Earth was ready for battle, but the shadows of revenge were creeping closer. The real test was yet to come. The battle was over, but the war had just begun. Earth's fleet returned to orbit, damaged but proud. Ships floated like silent giants, many with scars from the fight. Captain Darius Wolf stood on the deck of the Shadowlance, looking at the stars. He felt the weight of victory, but also the weight of loss. Thousands of brave humans had died defending their homes. The colonies lost were gone forever. Commander Reyna Cole gathered her officers. "We won this battle," she said quietly, "but we lost many good people. We must honor their sacrifice." Back on Earth, families waited anxiously for news. Some received the worst, letters saying their loved ones did not come back. President Keller visited a memorial for the fallen. She stood silent, tears in her eyes. "This is our price for peace," she said softly. "But we will not stop fighting." The Varnak Syndicate was wounded, but not broken. They would return. Earth had sent a clear message. Humanity was ready to defend itself, no matter the cost. Deep in space, Captain Darius prepared for the next mission. The Shadowlance was repaired, and its crew was stronger. He looked at the stars again and promised, "We will protect Earth, no matter what." Earth was quiet, but beneath the surface, a storm was growing. In secret bases across the globe, humans worked day and night. Engineers, scientists, and soldiers prepared for what was coming. They rebuilt ships, tested new weapons, and trained pilots. Commander Reyna Cole stood in one of the largest shipyards on Earth. Around her, huge warships gleamed under bright lights. These were not the peaceful ships of old. They were built for war, fast, powerful, and deadly. Reyna looked at the ships and smiled grimly. "They think Earth is weak," she said to her team. "But they don't know how strong we are. We will show them." Meanwhile, Captain Darius Wolf returned from his dangerous mission. He brought back important information about the Varnak fleet, its size, its power, and its deadly plans. "This is worse than we thought," Darius told the council. "The Varnak are sending more ships toward Earth. They want total control." The room grew silent. Everyone knew what this meant. "We have no time," said President Keller. "We must act now." In the shadows of space, Earth's fleet quietly moved into position. Hidden from Varnak sensors, the ships waited, ready to strike. But the Varnak were not blind. Lieutenant Kex, who had doubts before, now saw something that worried him. "The humans are preparing," he told his commander. "They are stronger than we guessed." The Varnak generals laughed, but Kex's words stayed in their minds. The calm before the storm was ending. Earth's leaders met in secret to plan their next move. They could not wait for the Varnak to attack again. "We will not fight like they expect," said Reyna. "We will fight smarter, faster, ruthless." The plan was clear. Earth's fleet would strike first. They would send a message no one could ignore. The night before the attack, Darius stood on the deck of the flagship. He looked at the stars, thinking of the colonies lost and the millions still waiting for hope. "This is for them," he whispered. The countdown had begun. The night was dark, but inside Earth's flagship, the atmosphere was electric. Captain Darius Wolf stood on the bridge, watching the stars through the large windows. His hands gripped the railing tightly. This moment would change everything. "Ready the fleet," Commander Reyna ordered. Hundreds of ships, hidden in the shadows of space, began to move silently. Their engines glowed faintly, but they stayed invisible to Varnak scanners. The Varnak fleet was strong, but they were not ready for what Earth was about to unleash. Suddenly, Earth's ships fired their first shot, not a warning, but a strike. The attack was swift and brutal. Energy beams sliced through the darkness, hitting Varnak ships with deadly precision. Explosions lit the void like stars being born and dying at the same time. The Varnak were shocked. "Impossible," General Vrax shouted. "They fight back. They are stronger than we believed." The Varnak scrambled their fleet, but Earth's stealth ships were everywhere, striking from unexpected angles. Captain Darius piloted the Shadow Lance through the battle, his mind sharp, his reflexes faster than any machine. He destroyed one enemy ship after another, slipping through defenses like a shadow. Reyna's voice crackled over the comms. "Push forward. Show them no mercy." The battle raged for hours, but Earth did not stop. The ruthless response shocked the entire galaxy. By the end, several Varnak ships were destroyed, and their fleet retreated in confusion. Earth had sent its message loud and clear. "We fight. We never give up." Back on Earth, people watched the battle reports in silence. Some cried, some cheered quietly. President Keller spoke on the global broadcast, her voice steady. "We have been tested. We have been hurt, but we will never surrender. This is only the beginning." The Varnak Syndicate was angry. Their pride was hurt. They would not forget Earth's ruthless response. In the dark halls of their command ship, General Vrax paced with fury. "They think this is over. They are wrong." The Varnak Syndicate launched their greatest attack. Massive warships appeared near Earth's orbit, ready to destroy everything. Captain Darius Wolf stood firm on the bridge of the Shadow Lance. "This is it. Our home. Our fight." Commander Reyna gave the order. "All ships, prepare for battle. No retreat." The battle was fierce. Lasers cut through space like lightning. Explosions shook the silence of the stars. But Earth's fleet fought with courage and skill. Darius led the charge, dodging enemy fire, striking back hard. The Varnak pushed with everything they had, but humans refused to break. In the final moments, Earth's secret weapon activated, a powerful energy pulse that disabled the Varnak ship's engines. The Varnak fleet slowed. They could no longer fight. General Vrax realized defeat. "Retreat. We will live to fight another day." Earth's fleet watched as the enemy fled. The sky was quiet again. Back on Earth, people cheered. They had won their final stand. President Keller addressed the world. "We showed the galaxy that Earth will never back down. We are strong. We are united, and we will protect our home, no matter the cost." Captain Darius looked at the stars once more. "This is just the beginning," he said. "Earth will always fight." The Varnak began secret plans. They sent spies and saboteurs to Earth's space stations and colonies. The war was moving to Earth's doorstep. Captain Darius Wolf was warned. "We have enemy agents nearby," his intelligence team reported. "They are trying to sabotage our defenses." Darius felt the pressure. The fight was no longer only in space, it was inside their own home. Commander Reyna ordered new security measures. "Trust no one," she told her crew. "We must find the enemy before they strike." One night, a Varnak spy tried to hack the Shadow Lance's systems, but Darius and his tech team stopped the attack just in time. "We were lucky," said Darius. "Next time, they may not fail." Earth was ready for battle, but the shadows of revenge were creeping closer. The real test was yet to come. The sky above Earth shimmered for only a second. Most people didn't even notice it, but those who worked in Space Command saw something strange. A pulse of light. Then, silence. No alarms, no explosions, just a calm, cold silence. Far away, 3 Earth colonies went dark at the same time. These colonies, Nova 4, Vega Station, and Luma Prime, were strong, well defended, and filled with thousands of humans. They were proud outposts of Earth's growth in space. Now, they were gone. No distress calls were sent. No warning. No signal asking for help. One second they were there. The next, they were completely off the grid. Every system, offline. Inside the Earth Defense Council, red lights flashed. Generals, commanders, and diplomats gathered in the war room. The air was tense. People were whispering. No one wanted to say it, but they all knew. This wasn't a mistake. This wasn't a power failure. Someone had wiped out 3 full colonies without a sound. Commander Reyna Cole stood at the center of the room. She had seen war before. But this was different. How do 3 colonies vanish without a single trace? She asked. Her voice was sharp, but calm. Admiral Briggs replied, there's only one group with that kind of stealth tech. The Varnak Syndicate. That name made everyone freeze. The Varnak were a cold, powerful alien race. Tall, gray-skinned, and ruthless. They believed in total control. They had taken dozens of planets across the galaxy, always with the same method. Attack first, leave no proof, and rule by fear. They had tested Earth once before, many years ago. But Earth had been weak back then. Not anymore. A young tech officer ran into the room. We found something, he said. A signal. It's faint, coming from deep space, near the Vega system. They played it on the main screen. It was not a message. Just a short, repeating pulse. Cold. Mechanical. Alien. Briggs narrowed his eyes. That's not communication. That's a warning. Everyone went silent again. The meeting was clear. The Varnak had sent a message without words. We destroy your colonies. Do nothing. Or you're next. President Keller, the leader of the Earth Alliance, joined the meeting. She looked tired but focused. Do we have proof? She asked. Nothing solid, Reyna answered. Just the pattern. Just the fear. Keller stood still. Then we say nothing. No public news. No panic. The room looked confused. Quiet. Keller continued. Let the galaxy think we're afraid. Let the Varnak believe we won't fight back. But we are going to fight back, right? Reyna asked. Keller looked her in the eyes. Oh yes, but not with words. Not with warnings. When we strike, they won't see it coming. The council agreed. Earth would go silent. No messages. No calls for revenge. Just watching. Preparing. Waiting. Deep in the hidden command base under the Arctic, a black ship powered up. Its engines made no sound. Its surface was coated with special stealth metal, undetectable even by the most advanced sensors. It was Earth's ghost ship, the Shadowlance. Only a few people knew it existed. It had no crew, only one pilot, Captain Darius Wolf, a soldier trained for missions Earth couldn't admit to. He stood before the ship, wearing a black uniform, his eyes full of purpose. They think we won't fight back, he whispered. Then he stepped aboard. As the Shadowlance vanished into space, Reyna watched the stars from the command tower. Her fists were tight. They took thousands of our people. They left no trace. They think we'll bow down and stay quiet. She turned to the stars, her voice steady. They're wrong. Far away from Earth, in a massive dark ship floating in deep space, the Varnak Syndicate celebrated. The Varnak were a fierce and proud alien race. Their ships were huge and heavily armed. Their leaders were confident, too confident. In the high command room, General Vrax stood tall. His eyes gleamed with cruel pride. They are weak, he said to the other Varnak leaders. Humans will never fight back. The room echoed with laughter. We crushed 3 colonies without effort, another Varnak said. They did not even send a warning. Vrax smiled coldly. They think silence means fear. We have made our point. No more Earth will dare to rise. The Varnak leaders raised their glasses, drinking to their victory. But deep inside the Varnak ship, some younger officers were not so sure. Lieutenant Kex whispered to his friend, I have seen their technology. Earth hides more than we know. His friend shook his head. Old stories. Humans are weak. They run. They hide. But Kex was uneasy. His instincts told him something different. Back on Earth, Captain Darius Wolf sat in the cockpit of the Shadowlance. The ship moved through space, silent and invisible. His mission was clear. Find the Varnak, learn their plans, and prepare Earth's response. But the longer he flew, the more he realized the danger. The Varnak were smart and ruthless. They wanted to control Earth completely. Darius remembered his training. We don't fight with guns alone, he thought. We fight with brains, with will. Suddenly, his sensors picked up a faint signal. Enemy ship nearby, the computer warned. Darius's heart beat faster. He moved the ship closer, careful not to be seen. Through the darkness, he saw a small Varnak patrol ship. This is it, he whispered. Their scouts are out here. He watched as the patrol ship scanned the area, searching for signs of the Shadowlance. Darius held his breath. The patrol moved away. The mission was dangerous. One mistake could mean death. But Earth's time to fight was near. Back on Earth, President Keller sat in her office. She watched the news feed with tired eyes. No one knew the truth of the colony disappearances. Earth's silence kept the galaxy calm. But Keller knew the cost of peace. "We will not be weak," she said quietly. "We will be ready." She turned to her advisor. "Send secret orders. Activate all defenses. Prepare the fleet." Outside, the stars blinked cold and distant. Somewhere, the Varnak laughed. But Earth's response was coming, and it would be ruthless.